Hey there, LEGO fans. Welcome back. Alex here. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at this new additional LEGO Space sub-theme set here that comes out here at the beginning of the month. So this is the Space Science Lab. It is set number 60439, contains 560 pieces, and will retail for $35 US. Now, this is actually on pre-order right now, so if you're really excited about this, then you can pre-order it, but of course it doesn't come out until the 1st of April, which is April Fool's Day. But there is no fool in here. This is a real set coming out. I was actually puzzled when I got this out of the box from LEGO because I thought, wait a minute, didn't they just come out with all these at the beginning of the year? If any of you remember, I did a pretty sizable review of those new 7 space sets from LEGO that came out on the 1st of January. I'll put actually a link to that video in the description below if you guys want to check that out. It was actually kind of a lot of fun to do that with my wife. But now, 4 months later, they're coming out with an expansion. Just this guy. That's it. Just the laboratory. So I don't know if they forgot about this one. They go, oh my goodness, we forgot about this set. Let's wait until 4 months later and we'll do April, whatever. But anyway, it's here now. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we get with this laboratory. So first of all, there are 4 instruction booklets with this thing. So yeah, you and 3 others can easily build this side by side. The build experience with this thing was pretty easy. It's pretty straightforward. Let's go ahead and take a look at the minifigures here. There are 3 minifigures, or are there? Is it 2.5? This is interesting to me because this is a first. I don't know what to think of this, guys. There's a space LEGO figure that is an alien. They've got the aliens to join their forces. It was like, okay, is this like the Federation when they got Lieutenant Worf, a Klingon, to join the Federation? Is it like that? Like, hey, we're not humans only. We'll take any species. Come on in, apply to the Academy, and here he is, or she, or it. I don't know what it is, guys, but it's cute. But I will say this. If it's supposed to be the same aliens that are in the other sets, its body has changed. I'll say that because the other ones, their body is just a crown element that's flipped upside down. They just slap the head on top of it. This guy's got more of a humanoid body. He's got 2 legs and it's got these little flappy arms, which by the way, the arms are the same size as minifigure hands. So yeah, you can clip little things in there and he'll hold them under his arm. But yeah, so it's not a space baby. A space alien, I guess, is probably the best way to put it. But it's very unique. I've never seen this before. I don't think I have anyway. So yeah, there you go. But he's got a blue helmet. And usually blue in the other sets mean they're some sort of pilot. So I get the feeling that this lady here with the dark blue helmet and uniform is possibly the trainer. The captain who is trying to help this new cadet along, perhaps. I don't know. Now, she is not a new minifigure. She is a repeat. She is actually in the Starship set by itself. So she's back. I guess that's fine. Unfortunately, there is a repeat, but it is what it is. But what's not a repeat is this gentleman here in the wheelchair, which is very different for space theme LEGO sets. But what's really cool about this, guys, is that he has a space chair, for lack of a better term, so he can actually hop on this thing. It locks on in, and he blasts off. He is like the Professor X of the X-Men for this faction. There you go. That's pretty cool. And if he's running out of batteries, he can park it right here on this platform and charge it, and then he can roll off and do something else. How cool is that? 2.5, 3 minifigures, I don't know. It's interesting. As for the structure itself, it is actually really cool. It's very reminiscent of Mars colonies with this dome on the top. All around it, it's pretty clean, pretty slick. It's very on par with the other space sets. And in fact, it's supposed to be an extension or expansion and connect with that. So I actually brought up the space station and connected it to that space station. I found it best that if you had one of those modulars between, that it fit a lot better. Actually, it looks better too. So if you have the space station, this, and the space station, like the modular space station, then you can probably create something pretty cool here. And of course, if you're buying multiples of these sets, then wow, you can really go crazy with expanding it. I found though that if you don't have a module between this and the space station, it is a tight squeeze. The 2 doors kind of interfere with each other and doesn't look very good at all. Now, there is an interior with this thing. We open it up here with these clips on the corner here. It opens up, and there are basically 4 walls that we take a look at. The first wall, of course, is the door, and I do like this door. It's very easy to use, just up and down. On the inside here, there are some monitors on the wall. Yes, these are stickers. They are not prints. There are some stickers of this thing. There's not a lot. It didn't really bother me, but I like the graphics that are on here. It's very science looking. The next wall there is obstructed here by what I think is some sort of tree or rock formation. I don't know if they built the station around it or the lab around it, but I will say this, it is very alien looking. The next wall here looks like the living quarter space. We have, looks like a cabinet with possible food in it. There's nothing actually in it. It is empty, but we do have a mug there on the top. We have a sleeping area right here, which sleeps 1 person. We do have another element here for a TV screen, and it looks like there's a score of 3-1 for some soccer. That's a high-scoring game, 3-1. Oh, also, there's a ring here. You can hang up your towel, I guess, if you get out of the shower there. And yeah, there is a shower there in the corner. So there you go. Very nice. And of course, the last wall here is some more screens with some high-tech scientific stuff going on. And we also have, it looks like, a microscope looking at some samples of what they found on the planet's surface. So that is the interior, and I gotta say, I really like these elements that make up the dome. I think people will really like these elements here. I think there's a good chance people will buy this just for these pieces, which is pretty cool. Be interesting to see what people come up with. So anyway, guys, that is a look at the laboratory. Let me know what you guys think. I think overall, this new space sub-theme is very, very neat. I'm really happy to see LEGO expand into something that is kind of an original idea, not into these endless intellectual properties. And the fact that we get a spaceman who's in a wheelchair who can fly around like Professor X. We got this very unique minifigure, this space baby or space alien. I don't know if it's a baby or not. I don't know. It's very interesting. It puts a smile on my face. I'll give you guys that. But anyway, I want to know what you guys think about this. Not just the set, but the whole kind of theme in general. Let me know by leaving a comment in the comment section below. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you out in space.